Final heat of time finals here for the men's 500-yard freestyle. In lane 1, Anthony Reese, 17-year-old from Franklin Regional Swim Team. Lane 2 is Tyler Sweffiger, 17-year-old from Fishers Area Swimming Tigers. Lane 3 is Easton Heiser, 15-year-old from Zionsville Swim Club. Lane 4, we have Mac Ratzloff, the 18-year-old from Franklin Regional. Lane 5, Charlie Crone, 16-year-old from Zionsville Swim Club. Lane 6, Malcolm Slater, 16-year-old from Zionsville Swim Club. Lane 7, Garrett Crist, 17-year-old from Center Grove Aquatic Club. And in lane 8, Jacob Seawers, 16-year-old from Boonville Dolphins. Again, the meet record, 421.22.
See some of these records. I think, when you talk about these records said by Kyle Whitaker, there's an era of swimmers that came through that push each other to that level. You always think of just one swimmer being that good, but in Kyle Whitaker's time, there were numerous swimmers that were that good. I think Max Ratzlaff just has the most efficient stroke. I think he's a tall athlete, but he actually swims even taller in the pool. Very efficient. Charlie Crone, we've called his name quite often. He's a battler. He likes to race.
Do the first 100 here. Lead belongs to Mac Ratzlaff.
Good long walls for both Ratzlaff and Crone. Crone looks to be hugging up next to that lane line, trying to pull a Jeff Gordon there.
Ratzlaff is kind of moving a little over towards that other side of the lane line, though.
Yep. Sometimes they follow their lap counter. Their coaches signal their lap counter to go in the corner of the lane, get away from the lane line so nobody can draft off of you or break the draft. Coming up on the 200 here, setting up the race here. We'll see what happens on the back half. 146.62 by Ratzlaff. Both Crone and Ratzlaff at 28-1 on that 50 split. Nice match race going on here. Good walls by both athletes. Very comfortable right here.
Yeah, really good race here in the early stages between Ratzlaff and Crone. It's 4 and 5. Then we've got 5 other swimmers battling for third behind them.
Charlie Crone at 28.13 is the fastest swimmer in the pool, but Ratzlaff, I think, beat him off the wall. Now here's where that core strength comes into play. You're at the end. It's not just about swimming in between the flags. It's where you need that core strength on these turns when you're in a tight race. Charlie Crone.
Through the 300, Ratzlaff still in front.
Ratzlaff 28.12. He is back to being the fastest swimmer in the pool due to some great turns. Really nailing his wall, but Crone's is really working his underwaters right back into the race, and we got a great match race going on here. You know, the old adage is somebody got to beat you, make them break a record. So if these athletes push themselves to their best performance, then that's great. 27.8, 27.74 for Charlie Crone. Both of them picking up their paces. Great race strategy here.
Coming up on 100 yards to go. It's been this tight the entire race so far between Ratzlaff in 4 and Crone in 5.
Ratzlaff 27.5, about 0.4 of a second faster on that split than Crone. Got some racing going on here.
Coming up on the bell lap here. I think Ratzlaff tried to up the wick a little bit, but Crone's coming right with him here with a 50 to go.
Ratzlaff 27.62, 27.7 for Crone. This is where a lot of head-to-head racing and practice comes into play. How hard can you push yourself in practice really sets the stage for how hard you're going to race at the end of a 500 freestyle against the best competition in the state.
Time to beat was 4:43.38. They're going to get by that easily.
Pretty solid swims here.
Mac Ratzlaff will take the win in a time of 4:32.49 here in the men's 500-yard freestyle.
Nice 500s for both of those athletes.
4:33.50 for Charlie Crone.
Little fist pump for both of them. They know they pushed each other to for a great time.
Next event will be event 24, the men's 100-yard backstroke. There'll be 6 heats of that. We're going to take a 10-minute break, though, before that event will get underway.